It doesn't look legal when they put their knees like that. Does that look legal? What is going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And today we're going to be doing something that people have been requesting for a very long time.
They sure have, and we know nothing about it.
Well, what's even more backwards is today we're going to be reacting to AFL videos. Now, we've got two videos lined up, and they are beginner's guide videos and what is AFL. These are two videos that we've been told by commenters are basically a good introduction into the sport. We actually went and watched the final of the AFL last season in a surf club and had no idea what was going on. And we were basically told by a lot of people, you should have watched a little bit of something. Today is that day. We're going to watch, learn in time for the new season starting
This week.
This week. It might have already started by the time this video comes out. But another point to mention is that we are actually in the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. And we've heard that it is actually more rugby league that is watched up here.
Yeah.
But we're going to be watching the AFL because our audience is a majority Australian audience that are all around Australia. And we've been asked time after time to watch some videos on AFL. That's what we're doing today. New season starting. I'll try and flash up on screen the guys who've asked us to watch it. Thank you very much for your comments. And without any further ado, let's get in to the videos.
What is AFL?
It's got running. Now they're starting to run. It's got kicking.
We saw this, didn't we? Yes, they're doing the big kicks and they have the big goal.
And they've got the big post and the post on the other side, on the other side as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And it
No,
is
it's not
contact.
rugby. It's Australian football, although you might hear it called Aussie rules or even footy. This is Australia's biggest sport and is now played professionally by 18 teams in the AFL.
I did not
It
know
has
that.
the fourth highest average attendance of any domestic sports league in the world.
What?
These are some
Whoa.
serious fans. What do you say we talk basics? Aussie rules is played on a football field, probably bigger than any you've ever seen,
Yeah.
with an egg-shaped ball that takes some crazy bounces.
That's pretty cool.
Each team consists of 18 players on the field and 4 on the bench. Tremendous athletes, these players are basketball-sized with the hands and foot speed of an NFL wide receiver and stamina greater than a soccer player. This is interesting. It's a main event on any stadium in the world. The game starts with a center bounce, a bit like a basketball jump ball.
Yeah, it's like
The
basketball.
basic object of the game, like American football, is to move the ball down the field and score. Wants to go away from
We have to do the bounce? Is that true?
You can move the ball 3 ways. Running, but you have to bounce it every 16 yards.
What?
Like,
Using your fist to hit it forward. This is called a handball.
That's like Irish
Another
football,
skill
isn't it?
Really
unique to
hard.
Aussie rules.
these guys are talented.
Yeah, it's like volleyball mixed with basketball, mixed with rugby.
And of course, the most common way is kicking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And if they catch it, they then get a kick at the poles. I remember that.
Like a quarterback using feet
So just
instead of
wherever
hands,
they are.
these
Yeah,
guys can
yeah.
hit a teammate on
So
the
if they're
run
in the
at
box
50
thing-
yards.
Oh, okay.
If the
They
kick
get
is a
a
little
kick from
high,
there.
a player may have to jump and make a spectacular catch. This is called a mark.
It doesn't look legal when they put their knees like that. Does that look legal? Knees in the head.
You can use the opponent as a springboard.
Go!
Big
If you
board.
take a mark, you can keep going, or you can stop on the spot and take an unimpeded kick.
What? Yeah, so we saw these,
Once
but
in
that's that
scoring
knee
position,
thing.
the idea is to kick the ball through the 2 large upright posts.
You get 6
That's a
points,
goal and worth 6 points.
and then the others are 1. I think I remember this.
If you hit the post, or send it between the big post and the outer lower post, it's worth 1 point.
Wait,
Yeah, right, okay.
wait, so hitting the post gets you 1 point?
Yeah, so, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I remember.
Fine.
I didn't remember it hitting the
A
post. at
final
1 point.
score
Yeah,
line
no,
might
that
look
was
something
big.
like this.
Wow.
By the way, there's no offside rule. Don't get us wrong, there are positions.
Right.
Defenders defend.
Oh, but you can
Forwards
still.
go forward. And midfielders, play in midfield.
This is better from Hawthorn. We know what a good kick he is,
There'll be a
but he
position
sets Hill
the
up
same
the
as
line
ours.
outside. It goes back into Hale.
I'd imagine so. The size of the field is half the same position.
Yeah.
Suckling with a low belter.
Players come in all shapes and sizes. The Fremantle Dockers have 5'8" Hayden Ballantyne, 6'3" Nate Fife, and 7-footer Aaron Sandilands. You can tackle hard.
So the question would be, where would those positions be best?
Yeah,
So-
I'm guessing.
In football, in soccer,
Yeah.
soccer, not football. I just want everybody to know that I'm British. I'm saying soccer with this. But in that, you would want your wide players being small, your centre-backs, your defenders being tall, maybe your striker being tall.
Yeah.
Your midfielders can kind of vary in size. Your
Yeah.
goalkeeper in football has to be tall.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Then again, there's some goalkeepers in the UK that are not that tall. You've got like Pickford. He's like what 5?
No, he's 6'1", 6'2".
What
Yeah.
is he?
Yeah.
Pickford looks tiny.
Yeah, he does look tiny. He's a bit of weird body shape. But yeah, no, he is 6'2".
I didn't know
I think
that.
he might even be taller. I think he's 6'2". Yeah.
Oh, ignore me.
But not too high or low. It has to be between the shoulders and the knees.
So they can tackle him between the shoulders and the knees.
Oh,
grab.
All 4
okay,
quarters
grab
of
him
20
there,
minutes.
okay.
But like soccer, time is added on for stoppages of play.
Right.
The extra time can be as much as 10 additional minutes.
Wow.
AFL teams play 22 regular season games.
Similar
The top
concept.
8 teams make the playoffs, or as they're called in Australia, the finals.
Okay.
Eventually, 2 teams meet in the championship game or the grand final.
That's what we
It's
watched.
Australia's Super Bowl
Last
and is
year.
played every year in the magnificent Melbourne Cricket Ground in front of 90,000
always
plus.
played there.
It's a big
It's like
deal.
Wembley.
Yeah.
Open ball, Stevenage, long kick, goal. First at the grand final.
No way.
Good looking kick. He's got it. Franklin. Oh, yes, he has.
Well, Chesney run down holding a footy.
Langford running.
There's some big tackles. Right, well, that is interesting.
Yeah, okay.
A really good introduction.
Yeah.
Learning about how big the field is.
Yeah.
That it's always played in the same stadium.
How many players?
How many players.
Yeah.
The different teams.
Yeah.
In between this video and the next one that we're going to watch, I want to know, we don't have a team in AFL. We're not biased to any team.
Neutral.
We were kind of watching Brisbane as they were the most, like they were a Queensland team last year, so we were kind of supporting them. But is there a team that we should be supporting in AFL? And if there is, I want a good reason. I don't
Yeah.
want to be like, oh, they win all the time, or
No.
these guys have the best players, they have the most money, or the biggest stadium, whatever it is. I want the funniest reason why we should support.
I like
Why
that.
is the funniest reason why we should support a team?
Yeah. I like
Yeah?
that. And we
Let
do
us
want to
know.
go to a game, so I know
Yes.
you guys will be commenting saying you need to go to a game. We will.
We
go
do need to do a game, and we need to do a rugby league game as well. So
Yeah.
don't worry, rugby league fans, Queenslanders, Banana Benders, we've got you. We will be doing one of them soon as well.
A beginner's guide to Australian
It's unlike
football.
any other game in the world.
Buddy Franklin under the sea. Franklin, this is Buddy
It's so
Franklin.
unique, isn't it?
Otherwise known
Crazy.
as Aussie rules, AFL or footy,
I get
Australian football.
the speed and intensity why it's got so popular.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Athleticism,
But I can get how unique it is that some wouldn't be fans of it. Rugby league fans
heart-stopping
would kind of
Yeah.
not be big fans of
I
it. I
get
get
that.
that. I get it.
If you're growing up watching this, though, like if your dad had watched
This
it and
is
stuff, you would get it.
Australia's
Yeah,
game.
true.
Not even kidding.
Wow.
The Professional Men's League, the AFL, is the most attended domestic sports league in the world per capita.
That is
it's
a
made up
crazy
of
stat.
18 teams across the country.
So is there relegation and promotion in any league
Formed
system, or is it just a set team?
and growing
Oh,
rapidly
that's
ever
interesting.
since.
I prefer it when there is a
Righto, let's
relegation.
talk
I don't
some
think there
basics.
is with
On
you.
game day, 2 teams play each other on a field shaped like an oval. A starting lineup consists of defenders, midfielders, and forwards.
You gotta be fit to play this sport. Players can move anywhere on the ground and perform any
It's
role
still a big
during the game.
space, isn't it?
Massive.
Yeah.
Games are split into 4 quarters, with time added for stoppages in play. And the game starts with players
It's a
from both
huge,
teams
huge
fighting for
pitch.
possession of the ball.
We are away, and Grundy out the back is able to get it to Pendlebury.
The aim is to move the ball down the field and score. This is done in one of 3 ways. You can't throw the ball, but you can use your fist.
This video
to
is
punch the
similar
ball
to the
out
last
of your
one.
hands.
Yeah.
That's a handball.
We might learn something else.
You can run with the ball, But don't forget to bounce
Like,
it every
When you
15
don't
meters.
bounce it, is somebody going, like, somebody blow a whistle if you don't?
Here's the moment. Get it.
Oh, come back! Yeah, do you get,
And
like,
finally, you can kick the ball.
booked or something, or told off?
No. Yeah, that's better.
Trelaw kicks it beautifully. Look at that ball.
Players try to catch the ball after it's been kicked at least 15 metres. This is called a mark. Fun fact, you can use your opponent as a stepladder and take what's called a specky. Wait, that's legal?
They don't look legal then. They look like they're injury all over.
After a mark, you can choose to play on. Or you can stop and take an unobstructed kick.
To score, the idea is to kick the ball between the two large
So you can do
upright
that
posts.
anywhere on the field.
And that's not.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Never put.
That's 6 points.
By the way, you can also kick goals like this, or even this.
That is a tight angle.
To the floor. Oh, he has.
Hit the post, or put it between the big posts and the outer lower post. How did you miss that?
And get one.
That's worth 1 point. We call that a behind. After a goal is scored, the ball goes back to the centre square and the action starts again.
Crazy. How intense too.
Yeah,
It's gotta be fit.
very fit.
Very fit.
And they play just as long as
So,
soccer,
how do you
don't
get
they?
the ball
Technically,
back
it's like
from your
80
opponents?
minutes close
You can
stoppage.
spoil,
Yeah.
It's like
rob,
kind of similar.
smother, and tackle. Is it true they don't wear pads?
There must be some bad injuries.
No pad.
I bet there's some big
Your opponent
compilations
must
of injuries
correctly
from there.
dispose of the ball. Yeah, nah, not like that. If they don't, and have had prior opportunity to do so,
On the footy.
this is called holding the ball, and you get a free kick. When the final siren sounds, the team with the most points wins. Come on!
That's it.
A final scoreline can look confusing, but it's
Yeah.
actually pretty simple. Start with the goals. These are worth 6, remember? Add your behinds, and that's your total score.
Okay then.
Right.
Okay, that'd be
Before we go, let's take a quick look at how the
So goals
professional
behind.
seasons work.
In the women's competition, the top teams play off in a knockout final series, culminating in a grand final play at the
Like
highest
the
ranking
women's
team's
soccer in
home.
the
Yeah,
UK.
definitely.
In the men's league, teams fight it out for 22 home and away games. And after that, the top 8 teams make the finals. One by one, teams get
So it's
knocked out
finals
until
rather
2
than
remain.
promotion relegation.
Right,
Ready to
okay.
face
That
off in the grand final. It's the decider for the
Entertaining.
biggest
Yeah.
prize in footy, the Premiership Cup. Played at the MCG in front of, hold on, this can't be right, 100,000 fans.
Whoa.
You beauty.
Welcome to footy.
It's a huge audience.
That's a
Your quick
huge
guide to
audience.
Aussie rules football. So, this is us. What do you reckon? Because personally, we think it's the best live game going round.
But don't take our word for it. Grab your scarf.
Interesting.
That is so interesting. I would like to see some compilations of injuries, not because
I know, yeah, no,
obviously
big
injuries.
tackles, kind of.
Tackle,
big
because
tackles,
I would
big,
love to see
big games, yeah.
what like an average tackle looks like, because obviously what we're used to, you know, footballers just kind of look like they roll around on the floor, but it's
They
all
do.
tactical, so
They do.
it'd just be interesting to
Yeah.
just see how, how
Very
you
interesting.
guys
Though.
do it.
But yeah, let us know, guys. Let us know if there is anything else you want us to react to. For the time being, that is everything for today. I hope you have enjoyed. We definitely have, and we now know a little bit more the next time we
Yes.
watch an AFL game. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all the members down below. Thank you for your gorgeous faces. Subscribe if you've not already. It really does help the channel, and we shall see you in the next one. Adios.
Bye.